Yama the White's general default attacks are free damage and are easily strafable even without MS boots. Just like pretty much every melee enemy in the game, you can just hug his cheeks and he'll miss you every time. None of these melee attacks are particularly dangerous and they all have consistent punish windows. Every single attack in this section can be line of sighted behind a pillar if you need time to breathe. When he stands on his staff, he's going to send out 5 soul run projectiles in front of him in a cone that inflict you with a chaos damage dot for a few seconds if you get hit. You can't dodge roll through them, but they're very easy to avoid. If you're behind him, you can get free damage off because he can't turn the attack towards you. His Flame Breath Cone attack starts on his right side and slowly moves counterclockwise. You can just outrun it or dodge backwards if you're in a tough spot, but as long as you're behind him, you can get a ton of free damage off for no risk. The Chain Backflip attack is more likely to damage you than anything else in the entire fight, and you should generally just line of sight the projectiles behind a pillar and wait a few seconds. The large purple circle is scary looking, but it's super easy to avoid. Yama is going to follow you anywhere you move in the arena, so just walk away from the ground degen and it's going to be a total non-issue. Use a few range attacks if you have them and wait for him to come to you. Alright, so big mechanic number 1 is the Pillar Monkeys. When he's above around 40% health, this mechanic is insanely simple. Just stand in the middle of the arena and walk up and down. He does a slow slam afterwards and you'll never be hit by it as long as you're moving in a straight line. That is literally it. Now, it's a bit more annoying and involved at lower HP, but it's still really simple. The monkeys don't despawn like they do when he's healthy, so you have to walk near them to make them jump off with a slam and disappear. If you just walk in a big ring around the arena, they'll all harmlessly jump off and you'll finish the mechanic without any trouble. Just don't walk in between them and you'll never get hit. I even sprint around because I'm impatient. If you don't get all the monkeys here, the fight will get very annoying and you can get jumped later in the mechanics like this. Always get all the monkeys because it can become a huge pain in the ass if you don't. Alright, clone ring time. Currently it works like this. Yama disappears and you get teleported into the center of the arena. 4 clones will appear and the blue one will spawn a ring around them which you need to stand inside. Wait a minute, I just tanked it. Must be the gear, right? Oh, must be the character's evasion, right? Well, as it turns out, this mechanic is just a mind game. You think the circle is what's killing you, but it's really not. It's Big Man Yama himself. Currently in patch 0.3.0b, all you gotta do is take note of where Yama was standing when he started the attack, and then put a pillar between you and that spot. Simply just line of sight the guy and you'll never take damage. Really not sure if this is intended, but that's how it works. If it's patched, the title will be updated and this information right here will be relevant. I have absolutely no fucking clue, again, why there's a blue clone sometimes and not a blue clone other times. I ran this clan for about 2 hours and I couldn't find a consistent way to get the blue guy to show up. Either way, just go to the blue guy, and if he's not there, just abuse pausing to keep track of the ones that died. If you pause, you get yourself more time to think, and you can see which ones are remaining. The ones that are wrong will trip and die, mid-sprint just like my tactician, and the last one standing is the good guy with a ring. That's really it. If you can't make it to the circle, just pause and reset at checkpoint if you're HC, because you're probably getting that ass clapped. Otherwise, just send it and see how it goes. One of the rumors I've seen for this mechanic is that you can just go to the 4th one, because the 4th one is always going to be the guy that has the ring around him. That's not true. Check this out. Another thing that I've seen people say is that the one that doesn't turn red is also the one that spawns the circle. That's not true either, as you can see here. Long story short, I don't really know how this shit works. The clones feel kind of random sometimes, and it's a bit of a fucking crapshoot to tell you the truth. But just abuse the pause and pray for the best. You might have to respawn at checkpoint if you really get fucked on hardcore. That's really it. Jesus, what the fuck is this guy? Oh my god. Damn. Alright guys, that's it. You're free to go. Nothing more new here. Like, subscribe if you enjoy the video. I stream on Twitch, I do a lot of bosses, I play hardcore, etc, etc. At this point, what you're seeing is like a no-hit, where I'm just fighting Yama, like really trying to min-max my damage and like weave in as much damage as I can in the windows. And I just kind of want to show, like, first of all, that I actually know how to do the boss and I'm not just making shit up. And second of all, like, what it looks like when you're really trying to min-max. It's not a speed run or anything, but, you know, I don't, like, fucking just walk around and hit him with ranged attacks all day. You know the drill. Anyways, enjoy. See ya. And good luck. Don't rip.